Hey everybody, welcome back to Yoshi's Woolly World. Story time! You just look over at me because I paused. I was pausing for dramatic effect.
I was waiting. I was like, it's story time. I'm just sitting here paying attention. I'm just so enraptured in the prospect of what epic adventures I can be told of.
Anywho, I used to work at a place called Hospital, now someplace different. But anywho, worked with this guy named Ryan, and we worked with these two Spanish fellows, Sergio and Josh.
Treat off Yoshi.
Yay! But anywho, one day we were at work, and Ryan said to them, "Hey guys, teach me Spanish." And I just felt like being witty and kind of smart acting. He was like, "I know Spanish." I was like, burrito, quesadilla, burrito, donde está la biblioteca? And out of all the funny things I said, Sergio looks at me and he starts laughing. And the thing he says is, "My friend, why would you go to Mexico and ask where the library is?"
First, donde está la biblioteca is, where is the library?
Yes. It was pretty great.
You know, anybody else saying that, you could have taken it as racist. Because that's kind of, I mean, it just really sounds bad. It's like, why the hell would you go there looking for a library? But...
Well, I think what he meant is like, why would you go to a beautiful place like Mexico and like look for the library?
Yeah, I know it could sound very racist, but he's
very good.
But
he's a great guy. He's fucking funny.
I said he is a Hispanic guy that came from there, so you don't know how to take a lot of the things that he says because he's a goofy. He can be a goofy guy at times.
Yeah, he was definitely one of my favorite people to work with. Oops.
I think you just killed me again.
Alright. Like, me and Trevor, we both worked at the same place, and we worked with a lot of interesting people. I don't work there anymore, but he still does. There was another guy I worked with. I'm gonna change the names because some people might still not work out there. But one day, I was just sitting there, minding my own business. And it was me, a guy named Tom, and a guy named,
Let's name him George.
Yes, George. It was
of the jungle.
Me, Tom, and George. We were sitting there. We were working. Room was super duper quiet. You killed me. But we're sitting there. It's fairly quiet. And out of nowhere, George yells at the top of his lungs, "No, Tom, I will not ask him to have sex with you." And the whole room started just busting up. And when I say yell, I mean yell. Basically, the room we were working in, it was probably like...
You got like no yarn, dude.
Like 100. I'm gonna say like 100-foot hallway. He yelled it so loud that if there had been a supervisor at the end of that hallway, he would have been fired.
Probably. I don't think a supervisor would be able to find any comedy in that.
I guess it might depend on the supervisor. Because there's maybe like one supervisor you could have gotten away with that with. Well, it's like there was another supervisor we had, and you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. But we had a joke with him that was kind of racist. We would be like, "You buy me a $5 foot wrong, or I'll fire your ass." He was Asian.
he was more specifically he was Laotian.
No, he was from
He was from Laos.
Yes, Laos.
Yes, he was Laotian.
Okay, I don't know what they call people from there, but it was really funny. There was this guy that worked there. I can't remember his name, but he was trying to have a conversation with V, and he says, "Hey V, where are you from?" And V looks at him and he says, "I'm from Laos." And this guy says, "Laos, Kansas?"
Was he sincere? Or was he just being a smartass?
I think he was being serious. I have no idea with that guy.
The same supervisor, he worked on night shift for. It's an all-ball rotating schedule, so you only work like a couple days, have a few days off, work a couple more days, work longer shifts. But I worked on one of my off shifts for overtime one day, and he came into the room right before his shift, and the people on the off shift were saying, "Hey, where's all your people at?" And the day shift supervisor says, "What do you mean his people? He's the only Laotian in this plant."
Which supervisor said that?
Oh,
You've never told me that before.
I haven't.
That one's priceless. No.
That was Joe from B1.
Oh, I could see him saying that. He's like, fucking. Oh, we missed one. Damn it.
He's only Laotian in this plant. What do you mean his people? Is that a racist comment?
Well, it's like he was originally from there and he moved to Florida before Kansas.
Yeah.
So he's like he really liked fishing. So he had a few like fish stories, and I think one of them involved a shark.
Probably. Let's go back this way so we can't find that other yarn.
Well, because like there are some places like where you can fish, and where like you're staying like literally like right on the edge of like the ocean, where it's like you're standing on something, and if you were to basically if you were to take a step forward, you would drop down like 100 feet.
Oh, so it's just like an immediate drop to like flooring. It's not like a gradual go. Okay.
Pretty much. And he said that one time he was fishing there, and he caught a fish. So just for easiness, sake of ease or whatever you want to say, he tied it. He had the fish tied to his. Oh yeah, we can go back up this one. He had it. Well, this one's gonna be.
I don't think this is gonna happen, dude.
Hold on.
Well then.
Hold on.
Ah, damn it! I didn't mean to do that.
But
we can't make a flooring, so we may as well just continue. We'll
so,
go back for that some other time.
Some other time. But he was caught a fish, and just for easiness, he basically caught the fish and had it like tied to him through a rope or whatever, so the thing would like stay fresh and wouldn't like swim off. And oh god,
well, those things hurt you.
yeah. But he said he felt a tug on his on the rope, and he grabbed and pulled it, and the fish was just like half the fish was gone. So either a bigger fish caught it, or he nearly had a problem with a shark.
Oh, we already went there.
Well, like there was one supervisor.
He was a really interesting, quiet guy. I never heard him really talk a whole hell of a lot.
He wasn't. I'd say like an iffy supervisor. I mean, he was an all right guy, but like sometimes, but he definitely wasn't my least favorite because like after he left, we got another supervisor, and we basically I can't remember who, but like it was a we had like a little review thing or whatever you want to call it, like a supervisor review, like rate them so you could basically be able to like tell like where they could improve. And most people on our line, there's at least 2 or 3 of us that called him Little Hitler.
What, the new supervisor?
Yeah, yeah. It was like me and about 2 or 3 other people called him Little Hitler. Just yeah. And it wasn't just us. There was another line.
I am a yarn ball.
There was another line that he was on too, and they said they didn't like him either. Which I don't even think it's that like they're a bad person. It's just like sometimes, especially with bigger places like that, they might get trained to do their job, but they aren't really trained how to like properly, like deal with some situations, which is why people might not like them. Like I think that's the biggest thing if you're gonna be like a supervisor for a place is you should probably have a decent understanding of you should have like some sort of a decent understanding of like how to deal with people properly. And
that can be kind of hard to train people to do.
It could
bigger
be,
setting.
But I mean, it's like I think with you and you're a manager out at Arbez, you guys had to like go through. Didn't you guys go through some sort of like leadership training or something?
In some cases, yes, but it wasn't like an immediate like, hey, you have to do this burger.
Yeah. Nom nom nom.
Well, you have to get the thing.
Nah, I just wanted to eat the yarn. Also, like from like the places like we've worked, we do have some really interesting stories. It would just be a matter of actually remembering them. Like we've had some interesting times. I want to go down here.
Well, hello.
Super bouncy mega ball of doom.
We get down there through here. Remember?
Yeah. I mean, no.
You mean no?
Not really.
You don't?
Yeah, I remember a little bit of it. Hiya!
Oh yeah, that.
I'm an egg. I'm an egg. I'm an egg.
Oh,
Save
hi.
me. You gotta change the treetop, Yoshi, because we unlocked him.
I know, but you're green, so what is this confused
Wait till I
about this?
become Melon Yoshi or something that I like.
Something like that, yeah.
Hi. Oh, I don't have any. Never mind.
Oh. I forgot this.
Hiya! If I could bounce. Up, up, and away! Like Superman. Nice
Double
shot.
kill.
Pro shot. We managed to not totally fuck that up. Da, 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 da. I love how they waddle. This game is so adorable. I mean, it's like this and like some of the Kirby games. They're just really cool and just like the art style. And they're super adorable and they're fun to play. And they're kind of more relaxing games, which is what I really like.
Yeah, I was kind of iffy on this one before we first started playing it because I really wasn't excited for it at all. But
yeah,
like it grew on me when we were first playing it. And it's still growing on me now. So
yeah, it's like any like Mario game or Yoshi game. I usually tend to love for the most part. I mean, like some of the more spin-offy ones, I'd be kind of iffy about.
Well, there's one that like Mario 1, Mario 2, so they're all kind of spin-offy. So And there's some of the oddball Yoshi games in the past I haven't really liked. Like, never was the biggest fan of Yoshi Story. I don't think for the Nintendo 64.
I don't even
remember it.
I don't even remember playing that one or what that one would have been all about.
See, I would have to play it again to remember if that was one that I was iffy on, or maybe because we didn't play it much. It was one that we like rented once or something.
Well, like Yoshi's always been like one of my favorite Mario characters, just because he's a dinosaur and he's awesome.
Let's say that's who I always used to play as when we played Mario Kart 64.
Yeah. I know, like Mario Kart, Mario Party. One of us was always playing Yoshi.
Megan is a cow. Really? How does that apply?
Cow
oh, it's
Yoshi.
Cow Yoshi. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You're gonna sit here and insult someone's weight on freaking a Nintendo Wii? You?
I wouldn't be surprised with some people. It is the internet / online play. People can be mean.
I know, but still, you like. What? Don't you have better stuff to do besides call people fat cows?
Not really. It's the internet. Freaking me and the guy that I worked with, we would play Call of Duty. You know, after we got off, or like after, cause like the way we worked, it was 2 on, 2 off, etc. On our day off, when it was our last day to work, we go and we play Call of Duty, or like on our days off. And there was one day these guys were just being super douchey. And so we were like, God, if these guys could just get their sand out of their vagina and quit camping. Like, I just like I try not to be like a. Of course, they couldn't hear us. Like, I try not to be a dick and like when I'm playing games, but sometimes it just comes out, Yeah,
I know. I can hear you in the other room sometimes. I mean, I know those games you don't play with a mic, but I just know that like those people would be laughing so hard if they could hear you say that.
Pretty
you
much.
were just so mad.
Well, it's like freaking like him. One of the reasons I loved working with him is because he made things interesting. He was the guy that did the whole "No, Tom, I will not ask him to have sex with you."
Okay, is that guy you played with?
Yeah. And like I loved working with him because he just kept things interesting. I mean, like whenever he said something bad, I would just think he's joking and he's keeping things interesting. There was one time, kind of bad, but he was like he's out of nowhere walked up to me and says, "I had to wash my insert here. You want to get that up there?
What?
That up there." He was like, "I had to wash my dick
Yay.
3 times to get the smell of your mother off me last night."
Really?
Yes.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, wait. But like that was the thing I loved is because like I knew he was just joking. He's a very raunchy guy.
God damn it! There we go. Finally,
But the one that always got me though, like there is this guy that was really heavily religious, and I'm one of those people that I don't particularly have like a religion I believe in or anything like that. Like I'd say I'm not sure what I believe in, but like I'm open to the ideas of it and whatnot.
we just never been like really church going family when we were younger, so.
But basically, he was really heavy into religion, but he was like not really in the sense like church and stuff, but he would like be talking about God and stuff. And there's this other guy that would there were sometimes that those who would get into arguments, and normally it would absolutely piss me off because I didn't want to hear it or listen to it because. Not that they were talking about it, but it's because of the way they were like talking about it, if that makes sense. They were being he would be very pushy about it. Like there was one time he said, you're wrong, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow.
Here, let's go get this all the way up so we can try to jump off each other for this one. Not here.
Oh. Where are we going?
This way.
Oh. I don't think we have to get up here. Because I think we go down below.
Alright, but go over to the right. Yeah.
But anywho, the same guy that was talking about, the one that, did the whole no Tom thingy, he started, he just kind of, got them going, and he kept the conversation going and kept egging him.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go down.
And it was hilarious because when we would say something, and he would just kind of, enable or instigate. Like, yeah, he's right or something. He just kept it going, and they got so mad at each other. Me and Trevor, our last job, it was one of those jobs where it's a very boring job. So we would usually talk a lot to keep ourselves...
Something they don't want you to do at the job.
It was...
Oh, it's going on here.
We would usually kind of, we would usually just try to talk to keep ourselves, not bored, purely because of the fact that I honestly feel like if you were, really tired and bored, you'd be a lot more distracted than if you were... falling asleep, because there were times where we would nearly fall asleep. But hang
on, I got an idea. I got an idea.
Jump on me.
I got an idea.
Oh, nice. So, like, I can understand where they come from, but I just feel like you'd be even more tired if you were sitting there nearly falling asleep. I have no yarn. I was completely oblivious to that.
I saved your life.
Thank you. I think.
You're welcome, I think.
Just as planned. Not on all an accident or anything. Whee! Fire me. Do it. I meant like... Hi-yah.
Like that?
Yeah.
But in ball form?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. How do we get through here?
Ah!
We probably have to go down.
I'm gonna pro this, yo. Not pro. Not pro.
Bye, Trenton. Sorry.
Trevor is the pro one here, apparently.
I'm waiting. Well, that's a solution.
That was my master plan. If you are a man and you say you do not like cute things, you're fucking lying. Just
Did you
saying.
spit me out already? Thank
I
you!
don't
Hang on.
wanna.
Let's come back over this way.
Okay.
Wait, no, never mind. We have to go down this
Go
way.
down.
So hopefully there's nothing we're missing over there. Trenton!
I was getting the gemmy gems. I like the bling.
I'm sure you do.
One of the things I was saying when we were recording earlier is that when you first start like recording and commentating, it feels very weird because you're used to sitting there and playing a game and you're like just enjoying it and not talking. And then when you start commentating for the first time, it feels like you're kind of talking to a wall, which is kind of nice with when you're doing it with a group like we do, because it feels a little bit more natural because you're having a conversation with another person.
Yeah.
And I personally prefer, you know, doing it with a group because it just does feel more natural and it's just more interesting, I think. You know, you can have a lot of...
Trenton.
Just go that way. Jump. Yep. There we go. Haha. Disaster averted. Hurts for days.
I should have gotten those.
Sorry. Just like you did to me all the time in broad daylight.
Damn it! Bye-bye, me.
Why'd you do that?
I was trying to get up, but you had me stuck.
Oh, sure. Blame the younger brother for everything. Isn't that how it always goes? Wasn't it you that got me the card that says, like, I need you now more than anything, that I don't have people, like, blame stuff on? Or...
Yes, that was the birthday card I gave you one year.
And it shows, like, a cat running away as shit's getting thrown at him, like a freaking toaster and an iron and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yarn.
We missed one!
We can always try going back. Because I can't remember if
We
this...
can't go back through the door, I bet. You can never go back through the doors.
We can try. Damn it. Fuck it. We'll get... I'll just play some at later point in my free time and unlock the other Yoshis. As long as I get Melon Yoshi, I'm happy, because he's awesome. Yoshi Melon. I really like that, though, that they have, like, all those different Yoshis you can be. I like that kind of personalization aspect of it. It's very cute. Yeah. Mole. Fuck you, Mole. Fuck you, Molly Mole. You quit bouncing on my head. You bastard. I'm kind of glad, though, that some games have come out recently, because for a while now, that's kind of like that summertime, not as many games come out. And in between summer and fall, there aren't that many games that come out, but then fall is like the really huge time, fall, winter. So there's a lot of games coming out for us to play, which I'm really glad about.
Oh, I forgot to read it, damn it. Say hello to Big Montgomery and say goodbye to your chances of winning.
We'll show you.
What, that little mole dude? I can just eat him and turn him into an egg. He's not a threat at all. Holy fuck, how did he grow?
Big. Holy fuck, he is big. Bring it on, moleface. There we go.
I don't know how we trigger it, though.
I think we just... Ow! No! Bad mole bastard. You moley bastard. You just gotta bounce on his head and then, I'm assuming, slam.
That's apparently how that works. We did good.
Oh. Get him! Get him!
Poof! He's done.
I like the boss fights in this. They're really interesting.
Some of the ones from, like, the old Mario was, like, where you had to run around that little globe thing and, like, do a ground pound and get the spike through to hit him.
Well, it was in one of the, I think it was one of the 3DS, or the DS ones. I remember getting it, and I wasn't a big fan, because I swear 2 bosses were the exact same thing in a row. The only difference being was that it was basically like two Triceratopses on a platform that would spin around and shoot fire at you.
Yeah.
And then the next one was that, but with 4. I'm like, that's just dumb. It's like, come on, just give me unique and different bosses. I like it when games, change it up and give you cool stuff.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
See you guys.